I've seen a lot of people talk about how they think the Doomslayer would do in the Warhammer 40k universe. That got me to thinking about how some other characters would do there. And then I started thinking about the Hulk, more specifically Gladiator Hulk from the Planet Hulk and World War Hulk storylines. For those of you who don't know, Gladiator Hulk is essentially the product of a truce between the Hulk and Bruce Banner personalities. He's smarter than the regular Hulk, but still maintains all of the power. I would argue it's not quite the perfect middle ground of, say, Doc Green or Professor Hulk, whichever you want to call him, but also not the completely alternate personality of Grey Hulk. He's a clever, cunning warrior who still just kind of wants to be left alone. But the brutality of the world Sakaar sort of forced this metamorphosized personality. Let's go over his powers real quick. The Hulk is obviously super strong, damn near invulnerable to all forms of damage, gets stronger the angrier he gets, and he can regenerate from nearly any damage he takes. And yet the Hulk is basically impossible to control. Both Loki and Professor X have struggled to maintain even partial control over the Hulk's mind. And the only way Loki could control the Hulk at all was by removing Bruce Banner from him entirely. And even then, his control over the Hulk was loose at best, the creature fighting against him every second. Hulk also doesn't like getting power boosts from external forces. He wholeheartedly believes he is the strongest there is on his own, so I don't believe he would be easily influenced by the chaos gods of 40k. He's also nearly completely immune to disease, so Nurgle wouldn't be able to affect him at all. He has also fought multiple high-level superheroes at once, including Doctor Strange after he fused with Dormammu, which I would argue puts him on at least Primarch levels of strength. I mean, Big Green has thrown hands with damn near every god and monster in the Marvel Universe, including alternative Hulks. So where would he fit in 40k? Straight off the bat, I think we can eliminate the Imperium of Man as a potential home for the Hulk. They would probably just think he was an alien and try to kill him, which would just make him mad and cause him to break more shit. I would say the next out is Chaos. If anything, I think Khorne would just throw wave after wave of his own men after the Hulk instead of trying to recruit him. And again, Hulk doesn't like getting outside power boosts, so it's not like he would accept any weapons or gifts from Khorne. And despite how violent the Hulk can be at times, he really doesn't enjoy to fight, even Gladiator Hulk. And if Tzeentch couldn't control him, and Nurgle couldn't infect him, and Slaanesh couldn't seduce him, they really wouldn't have any interest in him either. Now on to the fun one, the Orcs. What would the Orcs think of the Hulk? The biggest, greenest, strongest guy around. Let's be real, they would worship him like a god. The Hulk would be the biggest, most unstoppable Orc warboss there ever was. And he would probably hate every goddamn second of it with these annoying green fuckers constantly trying to get him to invade new places. But he would just keep smashing new challengers that came after him. Alright, so here's a wild card. I think Gladiator Hulk would like the Tau. I think not only would they accept him into their fold, he would be a very useful tool for protecting some of their planets. Like I said, at the end of the day, Hulk just wants to be left alone. And if he started working with the Tau, he'd probably be just used for defensive purposes. And imagine how great it would be for the Tau to have a weapon against the Tyranids that's actually effective. Between his super strength and emitting the radiation that he does, I don't think the Tyranids would really stand a chance. Maybe they could swarm him and start devouring him, but he'll just grow back. There's actually an old Hulk comic about a potential future where that happened to him every night. But on the other hand, the Hulk's anger is not so easily quenched. There's a good chance that even on a Tau world, he would glow like a beacon to Khorne and his followers, condemning any world he tried to settle on. It's possible that the Hulk would just accept his fate and wage a one-man war against chaos for all eternity, locked in a stalemate with fellow immortals. Power scaling this stuff can be pretty hard. While the Hulk is the strongest there is in his world, he might not be the strongest in every world. However, I don't believe he would just be some kind of sitting duck even in Warhammer 40k. I 100% believe he could tear apart a Space Marine or Imperial Knight with ease. Grey Hulk would immediately fall to Tzeentch. That guy loves a good scheme, he loves a good scam. The Ultimate Universe's version of Hulk would probably end up falling to either Slaanesh or Khorne. That version was a borderline psychotic horn dog, so... Anyway, this was kind of fun. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and feel free to leave recommendations for follow-ups. Thanks for watching until the end, and make sure you have a good one. Or I'm going to start dating your mom. See you later.